Hey everybody, I've been getting a lot of questions from you guys lately, both on YouTube and my Instagram page, about back pain and about improving your posture. Today, I'm really excited to share with you a simple exercise for breath work that can help you with both relieving back pain and improving your posture, whether you're standing or sitting. So most of us, if we tend to sit down at a desk for any extended period of time, we do a lot of this, rounding in the lumbar spine, hunching over, and sticking the head forward. Also these days, we do a lot of the same thing when we're watching my videos and liking them over and over again. The problem is that this becomes a habitual posture. So let's look at how we can use the breath to open up the chest and the front of the torso without squeezing the shoulder blades together and doing the tough guy thing we see so much of. So the first thing we're going to do is look at opening vertically. So allowing that breath as we inhale to open the front of the body and expand the entire front of the torso. So what we're going to do first is place one hand on the center of the pectoral muscles, right in the middle of your chest, and the other one over your belly button. And from here, as we inhale, you want to feel your chest and belly expanding and your hands moving apart. And then exhale and just release back to a neutral position. Don't use that exhale as an excuse to collapse back into this guy. So we're looking to inhale into an expansion and relaxing back to a nice neutral spine. From the front, you'll really notice that those hands will move apart, and that's what you're going to be able to feel to make sure that you're actually doing this correctly. Super simple. So you can do that a few times just to open up the spine and get that breath moving into both the belly, the diaphragm, and up into the lungs in the top of your torso. Next, we're going to look at bringing that breath, expanding it horizontally instead of vertically, making sure we're really filling all of the space we can, relaxing those muscles on the side that contract around the ribs. So for this one, we'll simply place our hands with the fingers almost touching. And now, as you inhale, you want to feel those fingers moving apart from each other. It'll look a little something like this. One important note, I'm not doing this by squeezing my back together. Rather, my back stays nice and relaxed while the front of my torso expands and opens with that breath. So the full sequence of this is very simple. We'll take maybe 3 or 4 breaths in that vertical space, 3 or 4 breaths in the horizontal space, and then you simply relax your arms at your side. And now we're going to try to allow the full expansion vertically and horizontally at the same time with no effort. Super simple, and that's it. So this is one you can do standing, a great thing to do if you've been sitting at your desk. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know I recommend if you're sitting for hours at your desk, put your timer on for 30 minutes, and every 30 minutes, stand up and do something. This is a great thing to do. So now we're going to move on to the back, and how can we also bring that breath into the back space? For this one, we are not going to put our hands in the back. That would be a little awkward. Instead, we're going to use a special technique where first we will exhale and really contract the abs and the entire front of the torso. So you put your hands with your fingers a few centimeters apart. From here, you'll exhale, and you're not pushing together with your hands. You are closing and squeezing with your abs and noticing that your hands come together as you do so. So it's a very forceful exhale. Now from the end of that exhale, keeping your hands here, these fingers do not come apart, and you use the muscles of your abs to keep the front side of your body closed and expand with the inhale into the back. And relax back to center. So again, from the front, fingers start a few inches apart. Now here I'm really doing some solid ab work, holding that as I inhale into the back. And relaxing back to center. Now for the full variation of this, to open your breath into your entire torso three-dimensionally, you'll start first doing vertical in the front, horizontal in the front, 3 breaths each. Then 3 breaths, exhaling and inhaling into that back space. And finally, you'll come to standing or sitting if you're at your desk. And now we'll try to simply allow that breath to expand as fully as we can into the entire chest, belly, and every part of the back. From the side, you'll hopefully see that the front expands gently, but also the back allows that breath to sink into it. Now, just one important note. A lot of people, when they first try this, they'll get excited about really getting that breath in, and I'll see this. No, no, no. The shoulders stay down. You're not pulling them down. Just leave the shoulders nice and relaxed. Feel that space between the shoulders and the ears. And allowing the breath to fill your torso. So that's the entire exercise. Give it a shot. Questions and comments below. I'm David Poznic with Poznic Training. We'll see you soon.